Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising to everybody in here in the chat. I'm your girl, the one and only Miss T with the T, where I do a lot of motivation, positivity, live streams, and skits. And today we're going to be talking with the one and only, excuse me, Stae Hall. If you are familiar with this live stream, Stae Hall has been in our community for a while. And she's going to be talking today about her fifth book. If you guys are actually in the actually in the Texas area, she's going to be doing a book signing and a lot of events starting January 20th. I'm sorry, January 16th through the 20th, 2025. I will be there myself. So yeah, what's up, Soul Sister? How you doing, girl? Can't wait to see you. So yeah, it's gonna be at absolutebomb.com. I forced this morning for this one. Oh, thank you, girl. Stay should be in here with us any second now. I see like 5 or 6 people up here in the chat, so thank y'all for coming. The name of the book that Stae Hall has is called Dispelling the Myth of the Angry Black Women. We are not angry. We are mad. MAD. So she's going to talk more about this book, let you know all about it. She's going to be signing it in Fort Worth, Texas. Me, myself, and Soul Sister, along with some other content creators, going to be there in the Fort Worth area of Texas as well. So highly encourage you guys to come on down. I know I'm excited too. Not necessarily nervous, but I guess once I actually sit out and talk to Stae, because if you guys don't know, also this is gonna be my first in-person actual speaking event. I've been to meet and greets before in the social media world and networking and things like that, but never have I ever gotten up on front of a podium and actually speak. If that makes any kind of sense. Like actually have speak to like hundreds of people. So not nervous at all because I am a talker, but just more like, okay, here's the first one. Here's the first go round. So welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hey F Smith, how you doing, girl? How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so she just said she'll be with us in just 1 second. So that's awesome. Hope everybody's doing okay. We had a snowstorm last night. And it's still going on till 10 o'clock this morning. We have, let me see how many inches of snow we have. Sorry, I have like 3 devices going on right now at the moment. Weather. Okay. There we go. 7 inches of snow. Okay. It's 4 degrees outside. Feels like negative 15. Okay. That's awesome. The wind is making it feel colder. Yes, we do know that. Hey, Jared, how you doing this morning? Okay. So anyway, like I said, we're going to be talking with Stae Hall today. She just let me know that she is restarting her computer over there. I haven't really been looking at my messages. I've been all over the place because I'm about to go to Texas, so I haven't looked at it just yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, let me see what else. Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing? We are just counting down. Stae Hall had to restart her computer, and then she'll be up here shortly. We're gonna be talking about her book, "The Dispelling the Dispelling the Myth of the Angry Black Woman." Black women are not angry. We are MAD, which is an abbreviation. So she's gonna talk about what that is all about. I'm like anxious to hear what's going on myself because a lot of people tend to take me for being angry when I am just like self-sufficient. I mean, nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. I have to be because I'm single. But actually she's gonna talk more about like getting the husband, being doing that role, being the wifey and all that kind of stuff. So I'm interested and always intrigued on what Stae Hall has to say. Let me See, I'm sorry, I'm on 3 different devices. Hey, Sarah's Happy Hives. You got a lot of snow over there on your part of Indiana as well? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I think like being single and being self-sufficient for so long, and then I don't know. We're gonna talk about that when she gets here. This other angry black woman. I don't want to get too deep into it until she gets here. Miss Shirley, what is your weather like on your side of the woods? Once I woke up and looked outside the window, I was like, "Yep, it is still going strong." Thank you again for the 910 people in here. I was trying to see if it has like a backstory to the book while we wait for her to come in, but it just has the beginning. In the bushes at the doctor's appointment listening. Oh, blessings to you at your doctor's appointment. Good, glorious morning. Psalms 146. I hope you're okay during this crazy, crazy weather. You better drive out there. I know it's probably worse out there where you're at than where I am at. So bless you. Hopefully, it's supposed to be done here about 10 a.m. And I believe Stae Hall is back here in the bushes. Yes, she is looking glorious. So without further ado, I want to welcome to you guys the author, soft skills expert, motivational speaker, one and only Miss Stae Hall. Uh-oh, did I do it right? There we go.
Hey, good
Hey,
morning.
girl.
I'm so sorry. You know how it is. I have been working on another computer this morning, and then as soon as I tried to open this one, completely restarted. So my bad.
It is all good. I'm just glad you was able to come up here with me.
Yes, absolutely. What you been talking about?
And then I was going to read your quick bio, let everybody know who may have not known about you. But you
Okay.
have to, she's a motivational speaker, author, mind, body, and spiritual life coach, certified soft skills trainer. Stae Hall at some time or another struggle with knowing how to completely, authentically walk in the purpose of God had for her life, and at times felt as if she was hitting a brick wall in business and not growing. So, yes, for the people in here, we all go through the struggle, okay?
Mhm. Yeah, it can be tough, and that was the thing. I just got to a point where I had raised my kids for the most part. They were teenagers, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what else have I done? And then I was like, okay, it's too late. And so I got in this funk for a while. And then I realized it's never too late. I keep waking up every morning. So let me go back to that thing that I wanted to do back when I was 12 years old and do that. And so
Right.
that's it.
That's awesome. I say this a lot, but I think we were called to be like friends for a reason because like I'm going through the same thing right now. Like, okay, my daughter's gone to college, so what do I do? Let's and I don't want to go back to working the 9 to 5, so let's do
Oh, yeah, never that. I am a horrible employee. There is no
it.
way. There is no way. I mean, anytime that I have had a regular corporate job, I've always looked at it as my investor. Like, yeah, I just come here for a means to an end. Now, nothing wrong with those people who do want to climb the corporate ladder. It's just not my ministry.
Yeah, that was the same for me. I was just like, I'm here to make ends meet. Here to collect. It was my
Mhm.
heart was never there. But
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, my investor just to do what I need to do. So, yeah, I get it.
okay. Welcome in, Lacey J and Fresh and Fire.
Hey, Lacey J. Hey, Fresh. How is everybody doing? I've
Yeah.
never been on Restream before, so I'm back here just looking around like, oh, this looks different. Hey, Sarah.
Okay, everybody who comes up here says that it's like, oh, this is different.
Yes, it's a lot different. I'm
Um,
excited. You're going to be here in like what, 10 days?
yeah, about 10 days. I guess I'm gonna have to get out the airport. 'Cause I get there that Thursday. I should have planned better, but here we are. I get there Thursday, and then that Thursday evening, we're going to the Jack Cigar Lounge.
Yeah, okay. So plans have changed a little bit. We are still going to West Jacks for karaoke. I would never take karaoke night away from you. However, I am on a live broadcast podcast on Thursday as well. And so you and the other ladies who will be here, I'm going to take y'all with me to be in the live studio audience for that podcast. And then we'll leave there and head over to West Jacks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
awesome. Let's see. CC, Texas Garden. You find her a hotel?
stay with us.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I am going to have a house full. I hope I'm not putting all your business out in the street, Cece. But Cece and I talked the other day, and so yeah, I'm going to have a house full. I have all kinds of plans and goodies ready for y'all. Like, I'm excited. I'm the hostess with the mostest, so y'all lucked up.
Okay. I do have, well, since we're just talking about it now before we
I
get
know,
to
right?
about the book, we have almost 20 people, so thank you guys for being here. I have a lady in the Dallas area. She's a content creator as well, so she's already there. I told her that, like, on some occasions when we're not at the events, like, she's trying to grow her channel as well. So she wants to come for the motivational talks that we have with the, like, me, you, me, and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, it's not my house, but I'll.
Yeah, is she someone I've interacted with? Or we could talk offline.
Yeah, she works a lot during the day, like some of the other people, so she's not really in here that much. But I was like, yeah, I'll spread the word. I'll see. Okay. Yes, I know, right? CC, surprise, surprise. No.
I'm just putting everybody's business out in the street, so that's my bad. I apologize.
No, it's all good. I'm not a shy person at all. But we are here today to talk about the 5th book. And I don't have, I'm working on my soft skills, as everybody may know. But the name of the book is called Dispelling the Myth of the Angry Black Woman. We are not angry. We are MAD.
Yes.
On that 5th book.
Yes. And I have been hearing you say my 5th book, and I have not corrected you because it sounds good. It's actually number 4. The fifth one is, it wasn't actually published. It was a soft skills guide that just went to my clients, but I did write it, but it's not actually published. But this is indeed number 4. But number 5, as far as a published book, is on its way. So every time you said it, I just manifested. Every time I was like, I should text her and tell her this is actually number 4 published. But I was like, no, keep manifesting that, because number 5 is on its way. But this is number 4.
Well, congratulations on book number 4, 5, whichever.
But I was like, okay, people might be Googling me like, I don't see 5. But yeah, I did actually write 5, but the 5th one just wasn't published because it was for my clients.
Well, I just want to say congratulations, because you have over more than one book. I'm still struggling on, like, I have a lot of ideas in my head, and I'm so glad that we're going to be meeting up and talking more face to face, books and products and things like that. So
yeah, be ready, because I plan on holding court. Oh, I see Soil Sisters in the house. Hey, she is one of our speakers for the women's conference. I mean, we have a lot to talk about. I am super excited. And so book number 4, Dispelling the Myth of the Angry Black Woman. We are not angry, we are mad, MAD, which means misunderstood, accused, and devalued. And I heard you a little bit because I had you on my other computer while I was letting this computer start up. And I heard you saying, talking about being in relationships, being independent. And you're like, well, I'm just going to wait for Stae to get up and we can talk about that more. But that was something that I really dealt with a lot when I was younger. And when I say younger, y'all, I'm 53. So a lot of this stuff I was still dealing with in my 30s. I'm not talking about younger teenage years, but one of the first things Wallace said when he met me, we didn't even know each other. He was like, why don't you smile? I used to hate that. And people used to always say that to me. Why don't you smile? Like, I'm surprised that he is here today with me based on that one comment, because that used to be such a turnoff to me, because I'm like, why am I supposed to be just walking around with this big Chuck E. Cheese grin on my face all the time? And if I'm not, then that means I'm mean, I'm standoffish. And so that was one of the things that kind of started my wheels turning about this whole angry Black woman syndrome, that we just get put in this box that we are not allowed to have real feelings and emotions and passion without looking angry or aggressive. And so that's why I decided to write the book, amongst a lot of other microaggressions I deal with every single day.
We are totally opposite. But I want to say, look at Living Out Loud, the podcast is in the building.
Hey, living out loud, Miss Christine. I have missed your face in the place.
So I'm totally opposite. I laugh a lot and I smile a lot. I have the Chuck E. Cheese smile. So when I do get serious about something, nobody knows when to take me serious, or they be like, "Oh, you just angry." I'm not angry. I'm just not in playful mode. I'm in serious mode. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
our roles are kind of different.
Yes, everybody thinks I mean, even some of my great girlfriends, and you'll hear about it when you get here. A lot of the beginnings of our friendships were them thinking that I was mean because I guess I have what they call the resting bee face. But most of the time, if y'all have known or followed me for any time at all, I'm always thinking, right? My mind is always going. I have 10 million things going on at the same time, spinning all the plates. And so I'm usually not angry. If I'm angry, you're going to know I'm angry. I'm not just going to be showing on my face, but most of the time I'm just in thought about something else. I'm not angry at all. It's just the resting bee face. And I don't know why it's like that. But when I'm thinking, I don't tend to smile.
Okay, welcome in, Jamia and RBS. Sorry, I got this morning grasp. I can never do morning television or anything
You
because
just got to get up 2 hours earlier.
I'm not excited. Well, it'll just be the Friday, really. That I have to do the Friday morning live stream there, and then Saturday and Sunday is just freelance. But
That'll be exciting. And I'll set you up somewhere else. You don't have to sit here with my picture behind you. I'll set
I don't mind, girl. Just give me a 4x4 area.
But yeah, no, it'll be fun. I'm up every day, like between 4:30 and 5:30, turning around. So yeah, but it's like I definitely want this book more so than any of my other books to be successful because I want it to be a movement. It's not for popularity, fame, or financial gain for me. It's about being a support to other Black women who've experienced the microaggressions of, being called ratchet, hood, ghetto, loud, which is completely ridiculous. All we're doing is having a good time or maybe showing some anger. Like, why can't we be angry? Anger is a true emotion. We can be angry sometimes, but I start the book out by asking some questions like, how many of us have ever been in a room full of people, especially in corporate America, where everybody's engaged in a conversation, they're passionate about getting their point across. But then when the Black woman speaks up and she might have a little bass in her voice, all of a sudden it's calm down. Why are you so upset? Like, I'm just matching energy. But we get coined as being upset. I talk about a story in a book at a restaurant one day where I didn't even complain about my meal. It was just that I had been a regular at that restaurant, but the person who usually was there to wait on us had quit. And so we had a new waitress, and I still miss Shay. She was awesome. But that was Wallace and I's like favorite little restaurant. Nobody really knew about it. And the person that we had all the time, she had left and she was no longer working at the restaurant. So we got a new person, and I had a certain way that I would order this particular meal that I got all the time. And she didn't quite understand what I was trying to order. And so I told her, you know what, don't worry about it. I'll just order something else. I wasn't upset at all. But next thing I know, the manager is coming to the table. Can I help you? And I knew the manager. We talked to him all the time. And he's like, oh, the waitress said that we had an irate customer out here. And I was so surprised when I saw it was you. So I knew something must have been wrong. Irate? Like, all I said was, never mind, I'll just get something else. Don't worry about it. I'm giving her grace because I know she's new. Like, it's just, shrimp and grits. It's not that big of a deal. But she refused to ever come back to my table. And
Wow.
we're both shocked. And it's like, okay, either this is your first time ever in customer service, period, and you just don't know how to deal with people, or this is just about the fact that the Black woman said something and she's about to punch me in the face. So I'm scared to go to the table. Like, no, boo, I just wanted drawn butter on the side with my shrimp and like it wasn't that deep. And so that's why I wrote the book. And I mean, I hope that it's a support. And then I also wanted it to be education for anyone who's not a Black woman to be able to read it and understand where we're coming from and the things that we deal with. Because, you know, the Black woman is the most disrespected and mistreated person on the planet.
Mm, amen. Welcome in, Silence and the Virtue Buddha, most hated bronze, five power God. Welcome in, welcome in. So let me see. Like I said, this is the fourth book, not the fifth. This is the what am I trying to say? This is the fourth book that has been published. Uh-oh, we lost sound. We have lost sound with Stae.
I'm sorry, that was me.
That's okay. So if you don't mind giving us a brief rundown, I know you told us who it's for. Like, what is the book actually about?
The book is about a lot of different scenarios,
Oh,
from Black women being uh, devalued and overlooked in the healthcare system. For whatever reason, a lot of people in the healthcare system believe that we were born to endure pain. And so that when we go in the doctor's office and we're complaining about pains and different things that we're experiencing, they overlook us. Black women have the highest death rate when giving childbirth. Our children have the most infant mortality rate. Due to things that are overlooked, like the plague of fibroids, that and endometriosis that we have. A lot of times we are left to suffer with those things for years upon years before, if anything, is done. The way Black women are overlooked when it comes to certain jobs of status. Look at the election that we just had. A lot of people just felt that because Kamala Harris was a Black woman, that she was not equipped for the job. There's just a lot of different things that we get overlooked for. How Black women are not allowed to speak their voices. How in society, other women, because women in general do not necessarily have the equality and fairness that we would think in this day and age. However, instead of us being able to band together, and this is not saying everybody, it's just in general, when you do the numbers and the statistics, women of other races still feel like they trump the Black woman. So we can't even band together as women all together who are fighting for the same cause, because women of other races feel like, yeah, even if I'm not being treated fairly, I'm still being treated better than you. And so we talk about a lot of things. We talk about the issues with Black women raising boys as single mothers, and how we get blamed for having a generation of what they call soft boys because they're being raised by single mothers. I mean, I take a deep dive into a lot of the
I see.
experience with Black women and their fathers. It's just a lot, because I felt like our voices need to be heard. And as I was researching it, I realized that there was not another book out here like this. There's a lot of books teaching us how to be strong, how to be resilient. But why though? I'm tired of being a strong Black woman. I don't always want to be strong. I don't want to always have to endure. I don't want to be resilient. I want to be able to ball up in a corner and cry sometimes and say, I can't do it, and have somebody come rescue me and be the damsel in distress. And so I talk about that. We carry the load of everybody on our shoulders. I talk about how we create things such as cornrows, and next thing you know, they're being called Kardashian braids, and we can't get any credit. The things that we have done in society, we love the fact that people admire them, but once you decide to make it popular, now you take our name away from it. So the book just takes a deep dive. Am I frozen? I'm frozen on my end.
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way. I'm
That
scared to hit anything.
hard, huh?
This is why I was talking to Fresh. I was like, I'm just gonna man up and woman up and just get StreamYard again. This I'm so tired of Restream. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to re. Okay, this works. You see me?
I can see you, but I don't see me. Can you see me?
I don't see you either.
I wonder if I refresh on my end, you think? I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for holding with us on this crazy uh restream service, guys. So yeah, she's talking about her book, all about her fourth published book, The Dispelling Myth of the Angry Black Woman. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me try to bring her back up.
I'm still not there. I don't know.
Oh Lord. I apologize. It's this bootleg.
Okay, wait a second. Oh, it's to the back camera. Y'all don't want to see my floor.
Is that what that
Oh
is
no.
for?
Yeah, it was showing you the wires to the computer. It like I tried to switch the camera, but that's the back camera to the laptop. So I don't know.
Oh man.
Restream does be great.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my last time. I'm gonna holler at StreamYard. I'm a,
No, I know it's hard to. I mean, it's one thing doing something new. You know, you can learn something new, but I need it to work, right?
right. And I have no idea what to do from this point.
Yeah, I'm
She walked
sorry.
in, G Mama, and everybody passionately intrigued.
Oh,
Yeah, almost brought tears to my eyes because, like, yeah, I have to be that strong black woman because I'm the single mom and I have to make sure stuff gets done. So we was about to dive in. We was about to dive in, girl.
I know, I know. I mean, and I don't mind talking. They don't have to see me. That's up to you. They're used to looking at you. So as long as they can hear me, I'm fine with that. It said restarted. Oh, it said, I don't know. Did you get that error? It says something
No.
about camera. I'm gonna try one more.
Okay. Yeah, Cece says she likes that carpet. Yeah, I love that carpet too, girl. We're gonna get to touch that carpet in person. Okay, let's try this again. We got about 25 people up in here. Thank you. A little brief setback.
Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't want to let me be great. That's
Okay. I wish at least it would have an avatar or something up there. That'd be
I
great.
know I never used this before, so I don't even know if you can create an avatar. I just hadn't done that if you can. So I don't know. Yeah, it just looks like I'm speaking from the abyss. But yeah, yes, I have a resting. Oh, I'm looking at CC. I don't know how new that comment is, but it says I have a resting bee face too. Yeah, everybody always thinks I'm mean. But the thing is, Miss T, what were you saying? Let's go ahead and take our deep dive. Don't worry about this camera.
I,
We can
I was just saying, I see how you have a lot of statistics in there. I just never knew, all these scenarios about the health field and things like that. Well, I guess I never really paid it any attention. I'm so used, I'm living the life of the black woman, the single black woman. So when you was throwing out all those statistics, I was like, oh yeah, that is true. That is my case. That is a scenario I've been through.
Yeah, I mean, and we get blamed for so many things. That's why I said, and we can kind of just break down the MAD acronym. And so, accused is the A. We get accused of so many things. Like a lot of times, it's difficult for us in the dating world when we are dating Black men because they've had a lot of the same struggles that we've had. However, they expect us to be different. And so, as soon as we assert ourselves, as soon as we give any type of standard or try to explain what we're looking for in a relationship, we're considered to be bossy, hard to deal with. And it's like, no, I just want a partner who is going to match my excellence. It's not that I'm being bossy. It's not, as soon as we even mention something as far as finances, when it comes to a relationship, we're looked at as being gold diggers. Like, how am I being a gold digger? And it just cracks me up. All these men trying to protect money they don't even have. It's like, what do you think I'm trying to take from you? I'm just looking for somebody who wants to build with me. I don't want to take care of anybody, but we get accused of being gold diggers. We get accused of being hard to deal with. We get accused of being bossy. And so many Black men will say that we demasculate them or emasculate them because we have standards. And it's like, I think that's so unfair because there are certain conversations that need to be had when you're entering into a relationship to help you avoid problems in the future. But a lot of men don't even want us to ask the questions. As soon as we ask the questions, now all of a sudden, oh, she a gold digger. Oh, she bossy. She just want to tell me what to do. No, boo. I just want to make sure that we are equally yoked. That's all that is. I want us to be a team. And I'm not saying that if you don't have those things right now, I just want to know that you're ambitious. I just want to know that you have goals. So I don't get it. But those are the things we get accused of being. And we also get accused of, like I said, not being able to raise sons. And but the thing is, it wasn't our fault that we ended up being single mothers. Maybe we don't really know how to raise sons, because guess what? That wasn't my job, but I was left with no choice. And so those are the kind of things that I talk about, because a lot of things that make people feel that we're angry are just circumstances that were completely out of our control.
Yeah, Cece said this is like a podcast. Now, remind the audience again, we got like 25 people in here. How many sons do you have?
I have 3 biological sons and 1 bonus son. So I have raised 4 men who are all thrusting and thriving and doing awesome in this world. But 3 of them had a single mom for a long time. And I did the best I could with what I had.
Amen to you on that. I think you guys don't know, for people just coming in, this is Stae Hall's 4th book. The first, make sure I see it. She has 3 other books that are published called The Hallway Workbook, The Hallway, a weekly devotional for today's thriving couples, and Running for Your LYFE Life. This seems to be the deepest book that we got out so far. How did that happen?
And just like that, I'm back.
I apologize. It's Restream. It's not me.
Girl, I'd already have heard the woes of Restream, so don't even worry about it. I'm back. Yeah, see, it was like a podcast. I was here chilling, then I saw myself. I'm like, oh, let me sit up. Oh, goodness. But yeah, so the first 3 books were, The Hallway, which is a weekly devotional for today's thriving couples, which I co-wrote with my wonderful partner in crime, Dr. Wallace Lee Hall Jr., give his whole government name out there, and then wrote a workbook for that companion. And then my other book, which I have them here. This is my first baby, Running for Your Life, Love Yourself First Explicitly. And this book really is a great foundation for this book, because loving yourself is like the key foundation to any amount of success, whether it's your business life, your personal life, relationships. You have to get right with you first. And so that's what this book is about, because I got to a point in life, again, when my kids were gone and all that, and I just started feeling bad about myself. I just didn't have the confidence I used to have. I didn't feel like I looked the way I used to look. I went through the mom years. I didn't feel like I had the drive I used to have. And so it was a lot. And that's where this book came from. And then The Hallway is the book with my husband for couples. And then this is the new baby. So, and you can find them all at my website. Hey, Crooked Peach, how are you? Who else said? Somebody else said that they raised 3 sons. You had that.
Oh, Passion and Tree Darts.
Yeah. Oh, PIA. Yes. So hats off to you. I'm sure you were like me. My friends used to tease me all the time and say that I just needed to have a bleacher surgically implanted on my backside, because I was in somebody's gym for some kind of sport every single day. All 3 of my boys played sports, and then my bonus baby played sports. So yeah, I was that mom at every football game, baseball game, basketball game. And my youngest son plays college basketball. And so y'all pray for him. They are traveling, and he is in South Dakota. He has a game in South Dakota tonight, and then he goes to school in Minnesota. And they're going to be traveling, and the weather is horrible. So yeah.
Yeah, now that I know, well, since I am coming down to Fort Worth, every other day it seems like I'm looking at the weather so I can know what to pack. Which I have my items that I'm going to be taking with me. I just have to put them in the suitcase.
Yeah, and that's you know what, and I'm so excited because Miss T, you are coming, but then we have Soil Sister who's coming, Cece's coming. I have another lady from Virginia named Neek who's coming. She's going to be doing the welcome and just opening us up that day. So I literally have women from all over the country. I have my bestie is coming from Florida. My best friend is coming from Virginia. So we are going to have a good time. And we have over 100 women registered for the conference. I just had a meeting this morning with Tina, who is going to be your assistant for the day. So you're going to love Tina. Tina is absolutely amazing, full of personality. I tried to match you with somebody who would keep your energy up, who knows everybody in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So she will be good at introducing you to people. She'll get your pictures taken. So you are going to be treated like a queen on that day with your own personal assistant with you.
Girl, I put up this hard shell, but you're gonna make me tear up because like this weekend the devil was in my circle, like just trying to get in. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to go. I had like a lot of instances, and then like just coming here, it just seems like it's more refreshing over here with you and Soul Sister and all this networking and things that I actually want to do.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, like I can't take any more this weekend.
And whenever, first of all, I'm going to slap you on the wrist right now. I'm going to give you some live coaching on air. Let's quit blaming stuff on the devil.
Okay.
And that's only because we don't even want to give him any credit for ever being able to do anything. Let's just call things roadblocks. Let's just call things a bump in the road, because we don't want to give the devil credit for anything, because even speaking his name and mentioning the fact that he has had any control or has been able to infiltrate at all is giving him power.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't even gonna blame nothing on the devil. There's just been some roadblocks. And then a lot of things that we say like that are things that we needed to see anyway. And our greatness is on the other side of that. It's just something else to build your story, something else to build your spiritual muscle, your mental muscle. So yeah, we ain't even gonna mention that fool's name at all. It's just
okay. Yeah, this weekend I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like so looking forward to going to Texas to hang out with the girls. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Like I said, and we're gonna have a round table talk. I'm gonna hold some court. I just want to help y'all. Like, it is my biggest joy and desire and passion to be able to pour into others and be that support to other women that I wish somebody could have been for me. There was so many things that I had to learn on my own, do on my own, find my own resources, because either people didn't understand what I was trying to do, didn't believe in what I was trying to do. And then the ones who did understand it and believed it saw too much in me to help me. And they looked at me as competition. So they wanted to, be the gatekeepers. They wanted to be those roadblocks. And so I just took it upon myself once I realized that this is my journey to teach myself and to do what I needed to do. But I vowed that I would never come across another woman who was in that same type of journey, going down that same path, and not lend a helping hand, as long as they would let me. And I just appreciate you, because you don't know that also pours into me and feeds my soul when people will accept my support, because a lot of people are like, I'm good, I don't need you. And people get afraid too, like, no, because then you're going to want something from me. And I get that. And so the people who are open to it, and, and people on your platform, you, Lacey J, Lachey, I mean, so many of y'all who I've gotten the opportunity to work with behind the scenes, that blesses my soul.
Oh, thank you. Sosa says she might have to drive. She missed her flight because they have so much snow up there in the mountains. Girls, safe travels. Flight or car, just get there safely, okay?
Yeah, so let's pray for that flight, because that's like a 2-day drive. Yeah, we ain't doing that. And then going through all the weather. So we're going to pray that flight's not going to get canceled and that you make it to the airport on time and safely.
Let me see. You have a new follower by the name of DC, and she said you were giving out great advice.
Oh, DC, that's my girl Dawn from
okay.
Yes, I have known.
She subscribed to me.
Yes, she's
okay.
a follower for you. Dawn has known me since elementary school.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, I love Dawn is a lifer tribe. So for those of you who don't know, my whole thing is about living your life, as we discuss, LYFE, love yourself first explicitly. And I call my tribe of women the Lifer Tribe. And so Dawn has been a part of the Lifer Tribe since day one.
Okay, Passionate and Tree said we should call it obstacles. Where'd it go? There you go. They're caught saying the devil obstacles that challenge us. I was definitely challenged this weekend. Like, do I need to go back to the 9-9 Miss T with the T and just
No,
commence the
no,
whooping?
no. And I did a talk on that before a long time ago called This Is Just a Test. This is just a test. And so, no need to react. You know how they do that on TV, do the long beep and say, this is just a test of the national broadcast. They tell you, don't do anything right now. This is just a test. And that's what I tell people. When you come up against those obstacles, just tell yourself, this is just a test. Don't let it take you back. Don't react. It's just a test.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, I used to be Miss Tick, Tick, Boom.
Okay. Lord. So I'm happy for this opportunity. I cannot say it enough how gracious I am and to be among all these positive women because, Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And so we're gonna start off, like I said, Thursday for those of you who are coming, because I don't even know who all is coming, besides the people that I mentioned. But Thursday, we're gonna start with the podcast where I'll be bringing a select few women with me to be in that live audience. And then we are going to go to West Jack's just for some fun. It's a cigar lounge that my good friends Anita and Mike own. Really, cool, quaint little place. But then on Friday evening is the meet and greet and book signing where I think most people will be. And it is for men and women. And it's going to be at Hustle Blends, which is a Black owned cafe coffee shop. But they are closing it down for me from 7:30 to 9:30. So it won't be open to the public. We're going to have a little signature mad cocktail there. So everybody will be able to have a little cocktail along with some light bites free of charge. And I'll be signing pictures. We have a professional photographer coming, a professional videographer coming. So put your chapstick on and, put some lotion on your knees and come on out and get the photo ops. And then Saturday, all day, is going to be the New Year, New You Self-Care, Mind, Body, and Business Women Conference where Miss T is going to be emceeing for the whole day. So we have 12 dynamic speakers who will be holding breakout session. So everybody's not going to hear 12 speakers, but the over 100 women who will be there will get to pick which ones. We're going to have catered lunch, catered breakfast, and then yours truly is going to end it out with as the keynote speaker. But we're also this year, last year was the first year for it. This is the second annual. Last year we didn't do awards, but this year we're going to be recognizing about 5 different women in the Dallas-Fort Worth area who have just done some amazing things. And then Sunday is when we're going to go to brunch and we're going to have a powwow talking about, what our goals are. And there'll be about 10 to 12 women here sitting around my table. I'll be answering everybody's question, just kind of doing some coaching. And then on Monday is the Cowboys of Color, where I'll be singing the national anthem and the Negro national anthem at Dickies Arena in front of about 10,000 people. So that is exciting. So we have a huge, huge weekend planned, and I'm so glad that you're going to be able to be a part of it. And I just can't wait to introduce you to everybody and just new people in your circle.
I was telling Fresh, I do love Savannah, Georgia. I love the Georgia area. Don't get me wrong. I had a good time there, but it just seems like there's more opportunities at the moment in Texas, and I'm just like looking forward to it. Folks will try their best to take you there. That's when I just say a prayer. Yes, it's gonna be fancy, and we gotta make sure our knees are lotioned.
Yes, put knees, get that Vaseline out. You can use the Vaseline for your lips and your knees.
Okay.
And then I had usually when I do this stuff, I have a professional makeup artist who usually comes to the house, does my makeup, fixes my hair up a little bit. And it had kind of slipped my mind because I've had so much going on. Some of you know my dad just had emergency spinal cord surgery. I was in a car accident. And so just all this, releasing the book, getting the conference ready, and I forgot to make my appointment for my makeup artist to come, and she stays booked and busy. And so yesterday morning, I said to Wallace, oh my gosh, I have to reach out to Val to come do my makeup for the weekend. And my husband told me, boo, I like it better when you look like this. I mean, it's up to you, but I don't like when you get all that stuff on your face. I was like, okay, well, I won't make my appointment, boo. I was so And he saved some coin. That's probably what it is. I was gonna have her come do my makeup for Friday night, Saturday, and Monday, but my husband said no. So yeah, I'm just gonna be putting some Vaseline on my lips and my knees and keep it going.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. Cowboys of color. Hello. Okay.
Yes, Cowboys of color. So y'all, you know I am an East Coast girl through and through, born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, spent a ton of time in New York. Like that's who I am to my core. And so when I married Wallace, who I endearingly call my Black Jethro Bodine, he is born and raised in Texas, in East Texas. So he, knows how to kill and eat a squirrel and make some 30-weight gravy, like all that stuff. So when he first introduced me to the rodeo, I'm like, but for why? I want to go to the rodeo and it smells horrible. So he first took me to the stock show and there's just all these bulls and cows. And I ended up sitting on a bull and taking pictures. Next thing you know, I'm going to go buy me a cowboy hat. Then we go and I found out that I'm in love with bull riding. And now I've been introduced to the Cowboys of color, which is exactly that. They're all cowboys doing all the things, but they're all men and women of color and women as well, which is great. So the women get out there and do their thing. So yeah, don't knock it till you try it. The rodeo is what's up. I like competition anyway, and I'm a sports person. So I don't know why I didn't think I would like it, but once I got there and understood, I'm like, oh yeah, the rodeo is what's up. So it's a good time. It is.
I don't know if I could be out there with Cece. Oh Lord, she's always sending me pictures of cowboys of color via Instagram.
Y'all better come on and get you a Jethro Bodine.
I just be minding my own business. I just see all these little chocolate cowboys in my messages. I'm like, okay.
Yes. Have you ever been to Dallas Fort Worth? I know you've been to Texas, but never to Dallas Fort Worth. Okay.
No.
You're going to enjoy yourself.
Save a horse, right? Well, Lord, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't be out there with Cece.
Yeah, I feel like Cece, what day are you coming, boo?
Love the black rodeos. This is going to be a very, very, very good time.
Yeah, y'all are going to have a good time. And I do my best to surround myself with positive, uplifting women. Like y'all are going to meet people who have known me for decades. And like for me, then you know that they're the real deal, Holyfield, because I'm not a collector of people. It's like if we don't gel, then I keep it moving. So it's going to be some dynamic women.
Where do you find a cowboy of color? My cousin said she missed that.
Well, the Cowboys of Color rodeo is on MLK Day at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth. So all the Cowboys of Color will be there. And it is an annual event. And it's the real deal. So yeah, so that's where I know you can find a Cowboy of Color. But you can just Google it, Cowboys of Color Fort Worth, and you'll see it all.
Lord have mercy. Lord. I'm just thinking about me and Cece out there with the Cowboys of color. Like, calm down, Cece, calm down. Hey, Butler Family Farm. Let me see. Passion Tree's been to several rodeos.
Oh yeah, they're fun. They are. They are a lot of fun.
Everybody set your alarm clock because Butler Family Farm goes live at 5:45 Central Standard Time, 6:45 Eastern Standard Time, and I miss it, or I get there late every single time because 5 o'clock just flies by. I don't know what I'll be doing. I just a plethora.
Yeah, and I have not been on YouTube since Vlogmas, and I'm trying to really figure out my YouTube. I just have a lot going on, and it's all in a good way. But YouTube is a huge time drain to really be consistent with it. And every time I put it out there, like, this is my schedule, this is what I'm going to do, I'm able to do it for a little while. And then something happens. So I'm like, is that God's way of telling me that YouTube is not where I live? So I'm trying to figure it out. But, I got through Vlogmas. I think I only missed like 2 days. And it was fun, but I do know that vlogging is not going to be my thing, but I need vlogging to be your thing, Miss T. I want to pass the vlogging torch to you. I feel like
why little old me? Why
Yeah, I feel like vlogging would really be successful for you. I really do. I think it would fit your brand and, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, because like right, I want to post more videos right now. With the planning and packing for Texas and trying to
Uh-huh.
find products at a decent price to. Uh, I'm trying to like get it together now. So by February, going to the gala.
Yeah, so are you coming back for sure for that? Do you know? Have you gotten a ticket?
I have not gotten a ticket. I want to come to this first go round, but I'm pretty sure I do want to go.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I need the dates whenever you
Yeah,
get.
it's February 22nd for anybody out there who's interested. This is my third annual um sneaker ball. And I host that with my good friend Monique, who I endearingly call Mosey Wozy. And it's a good time, y'all. It is a good time. And so we just celebrate Black history. Everybody is decked out to the nines in their gowns and tuxedos. But the thing is, everybody wears sneakers. And we, it's just a good time. And we have that actually at Dickies Arena, the same place where the Cowboys of Color is going to be. We rent out an area at Dickies Arena. It's usually about 500 or more people there. Just kind of like the who's who of Fort Worth. Just a really good time. And so this will be my third year hosting that with Monique. So yeah, if anybody is interested, you can get tickets at fwmbcc.org.
Okay, girl. Cece loves the vlogging.
Yeah, I caught some of Cece's Vlogmas. I did. Yeah, Cece does a good job. The OCD-ish chick does a good job. I saw Lacey J and Lachey were out there. And I held on. I did good. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do as much as I did, but Vlogmas was challenging for me this year. It was just so much going on. But I'm the kind of person too that once I commit to something, then I want to do it. And so that's why I'm like, am I overextending myself with my commitments? Because I have not been on YouTube since Christmas Day
Oh wow. Okay.
when I released my last vlog for Vlogmas.
So we are almost an hour into it. Is there anything else you want to let people know about all these books and everything?
Just that if anyone is interested in coaching, that I don't know if I talk about that enough, that I do one-on-one as well as group coaching. With my business, I do a lot of things for corporations, municipalities. I do coaching for the city of Fort Worth, but I also do individuals. So if anybody is just in a rut, just trying to figure out what their next is, needs that support system, somebody to kind of help them make sense of everything, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you get to your next level of success, whatever that looks like for you. And that's what I do. And you can get all the information about me on my website at staehall.com. And yeah, that's it. All the books are there as well. My book was just picked up on TikTok. And I can't believe I forgot to mention this. So there is a podcaster on TikTok. Her name is Ebony, but she goes by Ask a Black Woman. That is her name on TikTok. And she picked up my book for her book club. And so that starts on January 12th. I believe she has over 50 women. It's not too late to join. You just go to TikTok and look up Ask a Black Woman. And she has a link in her bio to join the book club and to buy the book. And also, they're going to have me come and join the book club on the last Sunday. So they're meeting for the next 3 Sundays at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then on the 26th, I'll be there as a featured guest just to kind of talk to everybody about the book and what they thought about the book. And Miss T, I have a promo code for you too as well. So anybody who is watching the show today and wants to purchase the book, you can go to my website and just type in Miss T 15 and get 15% off of the book.
Okay. I'm putting it in here right now. And it's all one word, Miss T 15.
Yep, MST 15. And they will get 15% off of the book, courtesy of Miss T. So I definitely want to do that for the T unit. That's what I call your crew. I just decided that's what it's gonna be. I know whenever I put that in there, you're like, ain't nobody told you that they was the T unit.
I'm just so all over the place. Eventually, I'm gonna get it together. Right now, my focus is on like the book slash products. 'Cause I know you was telling me about if I come to bring some products, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of working on it right now, but it's a lot.
And you don't have to bring a lot, and you don't have to bring anything. I just, when I think of things, I just want to make sure that I'm like, oh, she could do this. So I'm just
Mhm.
that kind of person. So don't let me ever overwhelm you or make you feel like, oh, shoot, let me get this done. It's just when I think of things, that's what I do. I just reach out. But if it's something that you don't have or whatever, don't worry about it. I mean, even if you just want to bring a t-shirt or something and just show it and direct people to you, I just want to make sure that you know that you are welcome to promote yourself throughout the day.
Yeah, and I appreciate. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just seems so easy. Like a lot of people, like, oh, okay, here's my product, and I'm back here like, well, I have an idea that I kind of want to talk to you about when I get there, but like, yeah, we'll just talk more about it. But it's just like, okay, how am I going to make a profit off of this? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but we'll talk more
Well,
about
just, I mean, write down whatever questions you have, because the thing is, too, you're going to have access to more than just me during that weekend. There'll be other women who, have done some amazing things. And so Sunday, when we get back from brunch, that's what we're going to do, is just sit down and just talk. And, and I'll be here to help in any way I can, but there'll be other ladies here who will be willing to help as well. So just get your questions ready. Did Cece ever answer when she was coming? Or she,
I think she said Thursday. She'll be here
oh,
Thursday.
okay. I was like, she might be in the witness protection and don't want to be telling people.
Nah. So in
So
case you
that,
guys don't know, Stay Hall's website address is in the description, www.stayhall.co. You purchase all her books. Now,
yes, all of my books are there. Merchandise is there. So yeah,
is
but this is the book I want y'all to get, y'all. I want y'all to buy all the books, of course, but this book, I need y'all to get this book. I need y'all to share this with the men in your life. I need you to share this with anybody in your life who is not a Black woman, your coworkers. Like, I just want, our voices need to be heard. I just want people to understand that, Black women are not these ratchet, angry, loud, aggressive, hard to deal with, hard to work with, hard to love people that we are made out to be. That's not who it is. And a lot of times, too, that I didn't mention, we might come off as standoffish because we've been rejected and mistreated and looked at, differently so many times. And we just decide, never mind, I just ain't going to talk to nobody.
so okay. Before we get off, I'm going to message the lady again, Nick. I'll give you her. I'll message you her YouTube page, but she wanted to know what was all going on. So what's going on? Okay, so Thursday.
Okay, so Thursday, I'll be taking some women with me to the filming of the podcast Thursday at 6 o'clock. And I just, that's going to be just for a select group of women. But
Yeah.
then Thursday at 8 o'clock, we are going to be meeting at West Jacks. And y'all can get there. Anybody can get there early if you want. But me and the crew that's rolling with me will get there at about 8 o'clock directly from the podcast, and it's West Jacks, Jax, in Fort Worth. If you Google it, it'll come up. And then we'll be doing that. We'll probably be hanging out there until who knows what time Thursday night. Then on Friday is the book signing at 7:30, and it's at Hustle Blends, and Blends has a Z at the end instead of an S, and it is in Fort Worth as well. And that's where we're going to do the meet and greet. I'm going to have my signature cocktail there for y'all to try, as well as some light bites, and I'll be taking pictures, signing books. So the book will be there for purchase as well. And the book will be $24.99 at the book signing. But if you want to get a book ahead of time, you can do that as well, but it probably won't get to you in time for the book signing. But I will have tons of books there on Thursday. On Friday. Then on Saturday is the New Year, New You Self-Care, Mind, Body, and Business Women's Conference, where Miss T will be emceeing the entire day. The conference is from 8 to 5. We have 12 different women who will be holding 12 different breakout sessions. Soil Sister is one of those women. And then I'm the keynote speaker, and that is at TCU, which is Texas Christian University. I'm sure everyone has heard of the Horned Frogs. And we're hosting that at the Neely School of Business. And then on Monday is the Cowboys of Color rodeo, where I'm singing both the Negro National Anthem and the American National Anthem at Dickies Arena. And you can get those tickets on Ticketmaster.com.
Okay, and nothing's going on Sunday?
Sunday is more of just a private event where the ladies who are going to be here with me, we're going to be going to brunch, and then we'll be doing our little powwow here, and I'm going to host y'all a fish and chicken fry, Miss T. As it's going to be catfish because we in Fort Worth. But yeah, so that will be just a private event on Sunday.
Friday Wellness is the Hustle and Blends. She wants to know what was at 7:30 p.m.
Hustle Blends. Yeah, Hustle Blends at 7:30 p.m. From 7:30 to 9:30. We'll be doing the meet and greet and the book signing. I hope to see you, Wellness. That would be awesome, awesome, awesome.
Okay. Yes, I hope to see everybody. Like I said, I never really seen the Texas crew. I've hung out a couple times with the Georgia crew, so now I'm going to Texas. This is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I mean, Texas has been good to me. It has. Wallace caught me just in the nick of time because I was headed back to the East Coast, and Wallace said, just give me 6 months. And I gave him 6 months, and we just celebrated 12 years on New Year's Eve.
See that. Congratulations. Nobody else has any more questions. We do have like 30 people in here. I always hate to leave when we got like 30 to 50 people, but I don't have anything else. Did you have anything else to add? If you're in the area, come on down.
Yes, please do. And if anybody has any questions for me about anything, I mean, this is a great time. I have the time carved out, but if not, y'all can always reach out to me on my website. There's a contact me on there where you can send me a message. But yeah, I'm just hoping to see as many people as possible. I hope you get some good footage. I know you're going to get some good footage to be able to share. So maybe Miss T will vlog while she's here and y'all get to see her in action. I cannot wait for you to meet Tina. I was so excited. I'm like, Miss T is going to be so excited to have her assistant for the day, have someone following you around all day long. So yeah.
You got to teach me how to vlog because I'm not the best.
Oh, it's easy. And we'll talk about that as well. And I'll send you whenever they make the spotlight for you with your bio and your headshot. I'll send it to you and maybe you can share it on your community page or something like that because they're working on that for you now.
Girl, I was appreciative. You was like, can I tweak this up a little bit? I was like, please do.
Girl, I did not want you to be like, excuse me, but I was like, okay, we can jazz this up just a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask her. And you were like, yeah, no problem at all.
Because I was like, I have never written one of these before. And then yours is so top tier. And now I was just like, I don't have all these experiences and qualities. Like, how do you write a beginner biography?
Well, see, and now you have it. And so you can use that for anything. And that's something that I want to let any of you know. Anybody out here who has a desire to do public speaking, even when you're just doing your YouTube or whatever it is, always have an updated bio and an updated headshot on the ready. Like if somebody asks me for a bio and a headshot, I can get it to them within 5 minutes, whether they want me to text it, email it, send it by a carrier pigeon, whatever. I have it. I have my one sheet. It depends on what they want because you never know when opportunities present themselves and people don't want to be waiting on stuff. So just have it. Like that is even more important than your business card, in my opinion, because you can always just give somebody your phone number and they can put it in their phone. But that bio and headshot, when people are looking for somebody, like the event, if y'all follow me or watch my vlogs where I was asked to speak in Mexico back in October, that was a last minute thing. I'm not, this worldwide speaker. And so it was a blessing to me that they ended up having somebody who was supposed to speak. This conference had been planned for over a year, and one of their speakers at the last minute backed out. And so there was no shame in my game when they came to me at the 11th hour saying, hey, we need a speaker. One of our speakers backed out. It's an all expense paid trip to Mexico. Can you come speak? We just need your headshot and bio if you could get it by the end of the day. Oh, say less. They had it within 15 minutes. So you just never know when those opportunities are going to arise, and they don't have, 24 hours or a week to wait for it. So y'all, and you don't have to have this expensive headshot either. I mean, with all of the stuff that's out there where you can edit and whatever, just take a picture, look nice, have on something plain so that it'll go with any type of background. But yeah, I can go on and on about that. But now Miss T got her headshot and bio. So but that's the kind of things I help you with: getting your media kit together, getting your press kit together, getting your bios, and just helping you with building connections and doing whatever it is that you want to do in this journey as far as connecting with your audience.
I'm missing all kind of comments. Soul Sister celebrated her 31st anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
All right. Cece's a vlogger. Maybe you'll talk me into vlogging.
Vlog the weekend. And y'all know I'm a vlogger, so there's not much that is off limits, because that's something you have to learn when you're vlogging. When you go to certain people's houses and different events, people can be weird about you filming. Well, y'all know I be filming all up and through over here, so.
I go with Dawn at the Harvest House. She'd be like, right here, this is where we're going to be at. Yes, ma'am. This is.
Yeah.
She gives me the rundown right before we go live. I'm like, yeah, okay, gotcha. Hey, brown girl Bella, I'm so mad I missed your live last night. Yes, and like I always say, we're all about positivity over here. I know other channels are about other things. Do them. We're gonna do us. All here is all about positivity. If you check out these other channels, you see Stae Hall's like opening her doors literally to me and CC, and yes, so I'm just so thankful. Thank you guys so much for being here, brown girl Bella.
Hey, brown girl Bella. Good morning.
Talk to her also. My sis Queen Key up in here, Indiana in the house. Let me see. Yeah, take advantage of like these positive opportunities. Like I said, Stae Hall is always willing to help somebody, especially if you're interested in public speaking, like she said, soft skills. Call me Mr. Broadstreet. I'm catching the live over here faster than I am over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going live on 2 different platforms?
Yeah, just because I had a feeling Restream was gonna mess up, so I was like,
okay. Look at you.
I'm trying.
I love it. I love it. And we got to get you an assistant.
Amen.
Even if it's just to help you with project after project. And that's the thing too. I want y'all to remember, don't always think that when you need to hire somebody that you need to put somebody on payroll where you're giving them a weekly salary. I mean, you can pay people to do things project by project. That's how I started before I was able to actually put a team together. And even still now with my team, it's not like, everybody works every single day. It's just that I have some people who work with me on a very consistent basis, but you can get somebody who just needs something on the side. Look at college students who are interested in getting into social media and communications and journalism. They'll be willing to do things for next to nothing because they need those intern and volunteer hours. So, don't work yourself to death. Anything that you do that somebody else could be doing, find somebody else to do.
Right. That's what's up, Mr. Broadstreet. He said, you guys keep on inspiring me.
Thank you, Mr. Broadstreet.
Let me see. When's your anniversary, Stae? You just missed it.
Yeah, my anniversary was New Year's Eve. Well, I celebrate New Year's Eve. Wallace celebrates New Year's Day because we got married and I wanted our anniversary to be New Year's Eve. But for those of you who don't know, Wallace is a pastor. And so he preached that night and he went over by 7 minutes. So we didn't actually end up getting married until 12:07. So technically it's New Year's Day, but I celebrate New Year's Eve.
Okay. Queen Key, I wish you could come with me up here to Texas. It's not too late, but if you can, come on up there. She's trying to start her business as well. And this would be a great event to go to, all about like how to start a business, how to start the LLC, positive women, networking, all the above. I'm like geeked up.
I am too. And it's been so funny to me how many people have texted and called me throughout the week talking about, girl, I feel so lame. Why am I already packing? I'm like, no, I'm super excited. Why I don't feel lame? Like, why am I already preparing? Like, I'm getting my stuff together too, and I ain't even going nowhere. Like, I am so excited. And so I love that. That's what lets me know we are going to have a great time. And so y'all make sure you get all your naps in and everything before you get here because it goes down at the hallway. So it's like no sleep till Brooklyn. We're gonna have a good time. And hopefully these braces are supposed to come off on the 16th, y'all. So because I do not want to be on the jumbotron in front of thousands of people with all this metal in my mouth. But if I need to, I will. Ain't no shame in my game. But yeah, praying that she says they can come off on Thursday.
TT wants to know if you started with your seeds. And yes, I always try to have me an end time.
Why somebody want to ruin this great morning by asking me about them seeds? Oh my goodness. No, the seeds are still in my pantry in a Ziploc bag. And yeah, yeah. I don't know. I want to grow stuff. I do. I do. It's my heart's desire.
We'll get there.
Yeah, pastors are never on time.
They had to tie me down and actually give me a hydroponic system to get me back at it. Cause like I don't know about Texas, but Indiana, I was just like, no, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling like going
The
outside.
weather here is good. Like we're in a winter advisory now, and it's still the low is supposed to be 22. And you know, Miss T, 22 ain't even that cold. Like, but they acting like it's gonna be horrible. 22 is just winter from where we from. But so I could grow here all year. And I do. I get so jealous when I see Cece and Nikki and them getting their stuff and going in the house and cooking what they and I have everything. I bought the soil, I got the planter, I got the seeds. It's me. It's me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I want to do it. I really do. I want to.
Oh yeah, thousands and thousands of people gonna hear her singing all the anthems.
Yeah, at the Cowboys of Color, yeah, it'll be thousands of people there. It's at Dickies Arena. So Dickies Arena is, you know, the arena where they have the concerts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Dickies Arena is going to be great, and then they do day parties. It's going to be fun. But for me too, I've been singing in front of crowds since I was 3. And for me, the more people it is, the less nervous I am, which is weird. Like it's easier for me to sing in front of 10,000 than it is for me to sing or speak in front of 10. So yeah, I'm going to love it.
He's here. He's late, but he is here.
Hey, Sheet, how are you? I miss everybody. I haven't seen y'all in forever because it's been months, I guess, since I went live.
See you later, TZ. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, thank you all again. If you want to check out any of Stae Hall's books or merch or any of the up above, or reach out to her in general, www.stayhall.com. I appreciate you giving us more of an insight of what this book is about.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm telling y'all, go buy the book, use promo code Miss T15. You will get 15% off. You will get a signed copy. I know I'm going to fresh. I am. And I have so many, like I said, I have everything. So I'll probably look it up and see when I'll get started. It'll probably be like April when it starts staying warm here throughout. So probably March, April, I'm going to put something in the ground, something in the dirt. And then I got a little, I might need to get what you have, Miss T, because I did get a little discouraged when I was reading the back of some of those seeds and they was telling me it was going to be like 11 months before I would see something. I'm like, who got time for that? That's like birthing a whole baby. Like all I want is some spin. I'm like, so yeah, but I'm going to, it'll probably teach me some patience and some, because I'm like, I could just go to the Good Piggly Wiggly and get some spinach now.
Everybody's like, it's not going to taste the same. It's not.
I know. And it's been a long time because my grandparents even though I grew up on the East Coast, my grandparents were originally from the South, not the deep South. They were from Virginia, but they migrated to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's where they settled and raised all of us. But my grandfather still had that farming and gardening. So he had a huge backyard, and half of it, he had this beautiful garden. I mean, it was gorgeous, just perfect rows. And I would go out there and he had onions and cabbage and green beans. And there is definitely a different taste. I mean, my grandfather, used to hunt, and we would have the deer and the rabbits. So even though I grew up on the East Coast and in the suburbs, I still had that little country flavor. And so I can appreciate that stuff. I just don't know how to do it.
I appreciate it, Mr. Broadstreet. I am going to get back to videos eventually. Like Stae said, like it's a lot going on. She hasn't even been on really since Christmas. So
Yeah. It's been a lot, but I'm so glad I'm recovering from this car accident. I still have a little bit residual, but I did get a new car, which I didn't want to, but I finally got a car. So I was without a car for a while, but Wallace was like, babe, you got to get a car. I really didn't want to, but I got a car. My dad's been released from the rehab from his spinal cord surgery. And so things are starting to kind of level out a little bit. My sister will be here for the book signing, so y'all get to meet my sister too. I didn't even mention that. My sister's an author as well, but she will be here for the book signing and everything too, in the women's conference. So yeah, things are starting to settle down a little bit, but I don't know what YouTube has to hold for me. We'll see.
I'm trying. I'm trying. There's so many other ventures that I'm trying to reach out in and still do YouTube. So I was like, I'm doing good just doing the live streams at the moment.
Yeah,
I
you
think
are.
CC and Fresh is trying to get you. She said she's gonna try to get your garden started when she gets there.
See, it's gonna be like 30 degrees, but hey, it's here. You'll be here. So yeah, if you want to give me a gardening lesson, I'm not gonna say no, and I do have the stuff. So, but isn't it all gonna die? Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'm scrambling Miss T's eggs.
Let me see.
And it's
Congratulations.
so funny, Miss T. I looked at a text you sent me back when we first started planning this, and you sent me your itinerary, and you were like, "I like my eggs scrambled, such and such." And so then yesterday, my best friend texted me and said, I would like some homemade chili and cornbread upon my arrival. I'm like,
Upon the arrival.
yeah, upon my arrival. And then I was telling her, I said, I'm going to try my best because I have this, and this going on, but I'm definitely going to try. And then she sent me another text and said, well, I'm not heartless. It doesn't have to be like as soon as I walk in the door. I'll give you about 15 minutes. I said, oh, well, thank you, ma'am. Y'all know I love to cook though. I can't garden, but I can cook up whatever y'all grow.
Okay. Congratulations to Mr. Broadstreet on the first step of starting
Yeah.
the domain name. That is
And
important.
it's an important step, y'all. If you are wanting to do something and you know you're going to do it, take those little steps like buying your domain name and all that. Don't wait until you're ready to launch because it could be gone. And people have paid thousands upon thousands of dollars to buy their domain name off of somebody else. Yeah, see, Nikki's another one of them with the great garden and cooking up all the fresh food. She has some good Vlogmas vlogs too. Oh, thank you, Mr. Broadstreet. Right back at you, sir.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I have a feeling we're gonna be vlogging about gardening at your house.
Yeah, Cece can show them all my stuff that's just sitting there. This is what you call a fake garden. I have the seeds in the bag. Then I even bought all the little things that you stick in there and write what everything is. Like I was prepared. Big old bags of soil. I got the planter out there. Like I got the stuff.
Okay.
Yes, upon her arrival, right?
Welcome in, Linda's front row. Okay. Oh, I bring it every day. What's up or what's up? Every time I see her now, because like for a while we were doing the crocheting where I bring it. So her intro song, every time I see her now, I hear her intro in my head.
I got to hear her intro this morning. She went live this morning. I think she goes live every Mondays, like with a motivational Monday. So when I was in my other meeting, that's why I said it was so crazy. I've been up since the crack of dawn, but I just hadn't used this particular laptop. But I visited with, I bring it this morning. She was talking about some good motivational stuff about getting outside of your norm, seeing the country and fulfilling the things on your bucket list. So yeah, she's awesome too. I love positive people.
Let me see. They are called labels. Okay. Our bad. Our bad.
What did I say? To say the little things you stick in the ground. Yeah, labels would be a good name, right?
Okay. Thank you again. Once again, it's called www.stayhall.com. All the information that you will ever need about Stay Hall, the books and merch and everything else. Thank you.
Use that code Miss T15, Miss T15, and get 15% off.
Yes, I thank you again so much for everything. Okay, for
So
opening the doors and everything.
it is my joy. It definitely is, and I'm super excited. Like I said, I love when people let me in. So I'm excited, and especially helping women. I love helping other women because I've given a lot to the male community. I raised all them boys. It's time for me to. I wasn't blessed with daughters, but I prayed for sons. I did, so I got exactly what I prayed for. But now I'm ready to pour into some women. So I'm excited to help.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody again for coming in. Thank you for the 30 plus people. MST15 on the website www.stayhall.com. Is this for just this particular book or any of the books?
It's for
Uh,
this particular book. Yeah, it's for
okay.
this particular book. So yeah, you use MST15 and you'll get 15% off of Dispelling the Myth of the Angry Black Woman.
All right. Well, thank you again for the 15th time.
You're
Have an
welcome. And
amazing.
like I said, thank you. Thank you. You are pouring into me as well. Believe that. Was Jags in here? I just saw a comment and I think it's old. It says, "Hey there, Jaggeroni." Hey,
Oh,
Jags.
he came and left.
But see, my
He did.
comments over here super slow. Like I'm like, yeah, a
That's
half
why I'm
hour.
on like two platforms. I'm just like, oh, okay, streaming. Or see, what had happened was I was all ready to get the assistant and everything. Then I got demonetized. So I was like, okay, because I was going to use my YouTube funds to take care of everything. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I had to put a hold. So now that I'm back in action, now I can proceed with that. So
Yeah. Have somebody behind the scenes. And like I said, you can just pay somebody to do things project by project. It doesn't have to be anybody working for you full time, just project by project. Baby steps.
that's wonderful. Thank you. Let me see. Today is Monday, so besides Butler Family Farm, 5:45 Central Standard Time, who else goes live on Mondays? Do you know anybody to go? That's all I can
I,
think of at
oh,
the moment.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think
Well,
it used to,
we tried. We tried.
it used to be me.
Okay. Well, thank you all again. We appreciate you, and we will see you all on Tuesday. And stay. I'm about to send you a message via email.
Okay.
With just the lady's information, so you can have an idea of who she is. I'm not sure if you're connected with her.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And I will
Well,
see you Thursday. What time do you get here Thursday? Am I picking you up?
sure. Yeah, I get there about 3 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
double confirm that too, because that's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cece
Just
can
let
pick me up actually on her way to your house. Yeah.
You know what, Cece, you should do that. I like the way you think, Miss T. Yes, y'all need to coordinate. But if you need me, just let me know, either me or Wallace. I don't know what Thursday looks like, but one of us, yeah, one of us. Don't worry about it. I just couldn't remember, and I looked at what you sent me the other day, and I don't think the times were on there. It just showed that you had booked the flight, but I didn't see the times.
Okay.